Hello.
Hello,
Good
how are
morning.
you?
Very good day. How are you?
I'm doing great, doing great.
A very warm welcome from all of us.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm excited.
Yeah. So, how are you doing today? Are you excited to start the
I
session?
am super excited. I'm what's called terror-sighted. I'm terrified and excited all at once.
Okay. Let's without any further delay, let's start your session. Before that, Melinda will introduce you with a short bio and
All right.
let our attendees and speakers know about you and the topic. And you can start your topic after she's done. Okay?
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Dr. Janet. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing well. Thank you.
Yes, welcome Dr. Janet on stage. Dr. Janet Little is a certified coach and family medicine doctor specializing in helping women in high stress professions overcome burnout and stress. With her expertise, she empowers individuals and organizations to achieve self awareness, prosperity, and peace without sacrificing well being. As a speaker, she inspires audiences to take radical action and embrace their transformation journey, emphasizing the importance of perseverance, resilience, alignment, integrity, self discipline, and excellence. Thank you so much, Dr. Janet. The stage is all yours.
Thank you. Thank you. It is such an honor to be with you all. I'm excited to share this opportunity, this stage with so many people. And hasn't this summit just been fire? If y'all have felt something from this summit, just go ahead and start chatting it up for me that this has been an awesome summit. As I get my slides ready for you, give me just a second. And I hope to leave you all with something today. All right, so let's get started. So, today I just want to stop by just for a brief moment, just to stir something within you. Something so profound, yet we overlook it. Something we encounter every day in our lives, but we rarely take full grasp of its transformational potential. And what I'm talking about is praise. So when you hear the word praise, what do you traditionally think about when you hear the word praise? Go ahead and just type it in the chat. What do you think about when you hear the word praise? And don't mind me, I'm looking off to the side at another screen at the chat. So as y'all are putting that in the chat, I'm going to go ahead and move forward that with praise, as I said, in the traditional sense, has been associated with external validation, recognition, and applause. It's that pat on the back, that standing ovation, and the accolades that come from others. But while external praise is undeniably gratifying and essential for our motivation today, just for a moment, I want to introduce you to a new perspective, a powerful approach to praise that transcends the boundaries of recognition and dives deep into the realms of personal growth and resilience. Today, we're going to explore praise, which is an acronym, which is a holistic framework that redefines praise as an internal force, a source of inner strength, and a pathway to self discovery. Praise isn't just about receiving the accolades, it's about harnessing the power within ourselves to overcome our obstacles, to cultivate resilience, to align with our true purpose, and uphold unwavering integrity, all while exercising self discipline and consistently striving for excellence. So, as we embark on this transformative journey together, I invite you to just leave behind, as I said, just for a moment, that traditional sense of praise And we're going to explore the immense potential of praise as a force that can not only change the way you perceive challenges, but also empower you to conquer those challenges and emerge much stronger with more drive, more purpose than ever. So let's go. As I was introduced, I'm a wife of 19 years. I'm a mother of a teenager. I'm a family medicine doctor turned trauma-informed resilience coach as a result of my own burnout. And now I can also say I'm an international speaker. And I'm also soon to be Lisa Nichols certified transformational trainer. But while many know me for helping countless patients as a doctor, overseeing over 20 medical offices throughout the mid-Atlantic states in the US, helping numerous professionals achieve prosperity and peace through the coaching process, no one ever talks about the dark side of success. You see, my story evolves from stress, overwhelm, and eventually burnout. Immersed in the bustling world of healthcare, I found myself facing a toxic environment as a physician leader, grappling with relentless demands and numerous fires to extinguish. The emotional toll began to weigh heavily on me. Struggling to cope with the stress and the pain, I resorted to unhealthy habits. But no one ever wants to talk about the dark side of success. There was a time when a glass or more of wine in the evening became my means of escape from the chaos surrounding me. I numbed my emotions, hoping it would alleviate the agony within. However, I soon realized that this was only perpetuating the damage to my mind, my body, and my spirit. We have a tendency to mask behind those vices like food or alcohol, busyness, shopping. And I'm okay with this beautifully snatched face and a smile in an attempt to suppress and hide the scars of how we really feel. No one ever wants to talk about that dark side of success. But has there been a time in your life when you've been so overwhelmed with life that you silenced your emotions behind some disguise, hoping that the pain would just evaporate into thin air? As I gazed at my exhausted reflection, a shell of a woman, as I'm often reminded when I look at this picture next to my young son, I knew I had a choice to make. An unwavering commitment to rise above the darkness and reclaim my life. Now, it wasn't easy and it definitely wasn't glamorous, but it was necessary for me to heal and rediscover myself to be able to share this transformation with you. Sorry, I get choked up every time I talk about that. So today, I stand as a testament to the power of praise that we're about to talk about. And I want to guide you and other professionals as we talk about leadership. I'm going to guide you on a transformative journey of resilience and perseverance and excellence. So if you're ready to unlock your full potential and embrace a life of purpose and fulfillment, go ahead and type in the chat praise. So what is praise? Praise is an acronym for perseverance, resilience, alignment, integrity, self-discipline, and excellence. And by using this acronym praise, you'll begin to understand the mindset required for overcoming obstacles in your personal and your professional lives, and how to cultivate the principles of praise to navigate life's challenges. So by the end of this, I want you to be able to understand the importance of aligning your actions and your values with your goals and purpose through perseverance and resilience. And you'll learn how to make choices with integrity, such that you're ensuring that your decisions and your behaviors are in line with your core beliefs. And by embracing and integrating the principles of praise, you'll be able to discover your full potential and strive to achieve greatness on a much deeper level. So imagine with me, if you will, I want you to picture this scene in front of you. Picture this steep mountain, its towering peaks piercing the sky. Just feel a chill in the air as you stand at the base, ready to ascend this mountain. And this mountain represents the obstacles we face, daunting, formidable, seemingly insurmountable challenges, but fear not. For within each of us resides the strength and spirit to conquer any peak. And perseverance is that first ray of sunlight that touches the mountaintop. Perseverance is an attitude of determined courage that is unaffected by external circumstances. It's that unwavering belief in your dreams, the refusal to yield when faced with setbacks. It's that tireless footsteps that continue to climb even when exhaustion beckons. Perseverance is the fuel that propels us forward, igniting our passion and driving us ever closer to our goals. But as we move closer to the mountain, now I want you to envision an unexpected storm, as life always throws us. That unexpected storm, it's raging all around you that threatens to push you back. You are still in the valley and the ascent has yet to begin. You can hear the thunder crashing and the lightning strikes. The rain is pouring down and the winds are howling. There's a time when I encountered my own valley. I'd invested years of effort and resources into my dream of becoming a physician leader. But I didn't realize when my dream had ended and the nightmare had begun. I thought that if I put in more hours, made myself more available, and put out all those burning fires, that I would be winning. And walking away from that corporate medicine job felt like a professional disappointment that left me feeling defeated, discouraged, and demoralized. It felt like everything that I had worked so hard for was falling apart. And I was left questioning my abilities and my resolve. We have a tendency to get stuck or stay in the valley instead of having the courage to face failure head on, trusting in our ability to get back up, to embrace it as an opportunity for growth and use it as a stepping stone for success. Has there ever been a time in your life when you faced unexpected moments that threw you off balance, knocking you down to your knees and uprooting your beliefs and making you feel that you were at the end of your journey instead of at the beginning? Anybody out there can relate? But I want you to understand this. The valley is there to prepare you for the ascent. You weren't meant to stay in the valley. So understand that the magnitude and the power of your bounce back from your valley, that's what we call resilience. It's determined by your willingness to stand tall, unyielding in the midst of a storm. Resilience, it's that invisible spirit that allows us to weather life's storms. It's the unbreakable resolve that rises from within, that unshakable faith that whispers, I will not be defeated. Resilience is that anchor that keeps us steady when the world around us threatens to pull us apart. So as the storm begins to subside, a breathtaking rainbow emerges, painting the sky with vibrant colors, and that rainbow signifies alignment. That's the harmony between our goals, our values, and our purpose. And when we align our actions with our deepest convictions, our steps become more deliberate, more ordered, and more purposeful. Alignment is that compass that guides us, ensuring that every choice and every decision is positioned with our truest selves. And then integrity. It's a guiding principle. Integrity is like a crystal stream that flows through the heart of your journey. It's the steadfast commitment to doing what's right, even when faced with temptation and adversity, even when no one is looking. And integrity is more valuable than your reputation. You see, your reputation is what others think or believe about you. But your integrity, that's what you know with certainty to be true about you. Integrity shines in our interactions with others. It helps to build trust and fosters deep connections. It's that rock solid foundation upon which we build our lives that ensures that as we ascend up this mountain, it's grounded in honor and authenticity. Now, imagine embarking on a challenging mountainous expedition, aiming towards that summit. As I said earlier, that mountain represents your obstacles, whether that's your desired goals or your achievements, while the act of climbing embodies the journey toward success. And just think of this, the climbing rope symbolizes self-discipline. It's that lifeline that keeps you anchored and connected to your goal throughout the ascent. And just as the rope is essential for a climber's safety and progress, self-discipline serves as the essential tool that keeps you focused, motivated, and on track. So as you're ascending your mountain, self-discipline ensures that you're taking deliberate steps, making wise decisions, and staying committed to the path ahead. And it acts as a constant reminder to maintain proper pacing and conserving your energy and navigating obstacles with patience and resilience. So before I go on to the last letter of excellence, I want to pause here because after I developed these 6 principles of praise, I became challenged with another S, and that S was self-confidence. There was a time where I lost confidence in myself. And understand that the root word of confidence is confide, which means to trust. I stopped trusting in myself. But why was that? It was because I'm the only person who's ever heard every lie I've ever told. We have a tendency to lose self-confidence because we've broken our own word with ourselves more than we've broken our word with any other person. Has there been a time in your life where you stopped trusting yourself because you let yourself off the hook over and over and over again? And as a result, when we make commitments to ourselves, we struggle to believe in them because we've let ourselves down in the past repeatedly. And then that cycle undermines our self-confidence. It undergirds and erodes our ability to trust ourselves, to take radical action towards our dreams. However, there is a powerful solution. And that solution is if we can eliminate the habit of making excuses and commit to treating every promise we make to ourselves as sacred, we can change the game. By holding ourselves accountable and following through on our commitments consistently, with the other principles in mind of perseverance and resilience and alignment, integrity, and self-discipline, we can then build trust in ourselves. And each time we make a decision or set a goal, we approach it with this unwavering determination and follow it through to completion. And with each and every small victory, our self-trust grows, our confidence begins to soar, and then we can do it all over again. Wash, rinse, repeat, wash, rinse, repeat. And then when we reach this point, we'll have the confidence to believe everything we say to ourselves again. Our words will carry weight again, and our intentions will align with our actions. And this newfound self-trust, this self-confidence, becomes the foundation upon which we can build a life that's filled with purpose, achievement, and satisfaction. You all agree? You agree? And in doing so, when we honor our promises that we make to ourselves, we'll pave the way to this last principle of excellence. Now, excellence is not just about doing things well. It's about doing them exceptionally well, with a level of skill, expertise, and mastery that sets us apart from others. And it's not about competition, but it does set you apart from others. So I've taken you on quite a journey, but I want to unpack this concept of excellence versus perfection. And since I've been sharing my story with you throughout this talk, I'll share that I am a recovering perfectionist. Anybody out there with me? Where you're always striving for perfection, that flawlessness in everything that you do. And for me, it was also looking for perfection in everyone else, for that matter. So whether it was a project at work, a personal goal, or even my relationships, nothing seemed to be good enough unless it was perfect. The pressure I put on myself was so immense, and it took its toll on my mental and emotional well-being, as well as my relationships. And because of my own insecurities, I was so afraid of failing that I failed to live. I didn't realize it back then that what I was doing was not excellence, but it was a form of perfectionism. But on the outside, what others saw as me being bold and risk-taking was yet a fraction of who I knew myself to be. Has there been a time in your life where you've been disillusioned by perfectionism? That unattainable standard that leaves you feeling inadequate and constantly chasing an ideal that doesn't even exist? Where you're too afraid to do the thing because of fear of failure. You see, perfectionism, it'll rob you of the enjoyment of the journey, leaving you captive in unattainable ideal and blind to the beauty of the progress along the way. And I realized that as I was going through my journey of becoming a physician, I did not enjoy the beauty of it all until I got to the mountaintop and asked myself, is this it? But I want to offer you that alternative that brings greater satisfaction and freedom. And it's excellence. You see, excellence is a mindset that focuses on continuous improvement and doing our best with the resources and abilities we have, allowing us to set high standards for ourselves, but all at the same time, you're embracing the learning process. You're okay with failure. You're embracing it as growth and celebrating celebrating progress, in the process. So As this ascent nears its end, we've reached the mountaintop. There, bathed in golden light, stands you in all of your excellence, a testament to the unwavering commitment through perseverance, resilience, alignment, integrity, and self-discipline to surpassing ordinary boundaries. Excellence demands that we give our very best, always striving to exceed our own expectations and leaving a lasting impact, a legacy impact. And it's that summit where our dreams become reality and where our journey culminates into triumph. So, as my coach always says, information without implementation is ignorance. So, I want us to stop whatever you're doing, continue to listen to me, but I want you to just take a moment so that we can embody these principles here. And I want you to imagine a life where you wake up each and every morning with a renewed sense of purpose and passion. A life where you're operating at your highest potential, leaving a lasting impact on those around you. That life is within your grasp. Now, what I'd like for you to do is just place your hands over the center of your chest, one over the other. Take a nice deep breath in and a deep breath out. And one more time, nice deep breath in and breathe out. I want you to just imagine a future version of yourself who's living the life of your dreams. Everything is exactly as you've always wanted and dreamed of, like your life was a miracle. Now I'm going to ask you a few questions, and I want you to just see what arises in those questions. My first question for you is, what is an action or a choice in your life that you know you need to take, but you're avoiding taking? What is an action or a choice in your life that you know you need to take, but you're avoiding taking? What arises? My second question is, the real reason I'm not making this choice or taking this action is. The real reason I'm not making this choice or taking this action is. Is it I'm afraid? What will others think? I'm not qualified. I'm too old. I'm too young. I'm too this. I'm too that. What comes up? Well,
Thank you, Cheryl. That was a
what if
wonderful.
through unwavering perseverance, obstacles turned into stepping stones? What if through resilience, setbacks became setups for extraordinary comebacks? What
Thank,
if, by aligning with your values, challenges transformed into opportunities?
Thank you, Cheryl.
thank you. I mean, we are crossing the time limit. So we have already crossed it. So just want to let you know we have to be mindful of other speakers' time as well. 25 minutes is done. So
I've
sorry to
only been on
interrupt.
for 17 minutes.
It is showing 25 minutes here.
I've only been on for 17 minutes.
Okay, okay. Let me check from my end. Sorry about that. Yeah, continue, please.
Thank you. So continue on. What if by upholding integrity, you shattered barriers and built unshakable trust? What if through self discipline, you sculpted a path to conquer any mountain? What if chasing excellence paved the way for you to blow your own mind and exceed every expectation? What if you embrace the power of praise within you? External validation wouldn't matter. That external praise wouldn't matter. What could you do with your own inner praise? Who could you become with your own inner praise? But more importantly, what would your soul say? What would your soul say? And once you've had a chance to take another deep breath in and a deep breath out, go ahead and open your eyes. Welcome back. And I just want to leave this last quote with you. Are you willing to do the thing you don't want to do and say the things you don't want to say so that you can become the man or woman you've always known yourself to be? That's a quote from my coach, Lisa Nichols. And I just want you to think about that. So as I close, I just want to know from you, how many of you all felt like you got something valuable today? Well, the best way that you can pay me back is to let me know what you thought about the presentation. I want to know what you liked about it so that I can do more of it. I want to know what you disliked about it so I can improve upon it. And the only way I can do that is with your feedback. So if you can either take out your phones or I'm going to put the link here in the chat. And if you would kindly leave me some feedback, and once you're on there, as a thank you for giving me your feedback at the end of the survey, you'll get access to a free bonus. So hopefully you can grab that. And as I said, the link is in the chat. And I'll close with this. As we embark on our individual transformation journeys, especially after leaving this wonderful summit, I want us to remember that when we take radical action and embrace our obstacles as opportunities, nothing is impossible. Again, I want you to think about those questions. What's an action or a choice in your life that you know you need to take, but you're avoiding taking? And the real reason why you're not taking that action is, and fill in the blank. And then that last question of, who could you become if you harness the power of praise within you? So thank you so much for allowing me an opportunity just to stop by and stir your soul for a little bit. And here on the screen, you can see all of my contact information. If you're looking for coaching, I do complimentary sessions, so please feel free to reach out. Again, thank you. Thank you, IDAS, for this opportunity to speak. So I'll turn it back over to you with time to spare.
Thank you, Janet, for your wonderful session. We are truly impressed by your presentation. It was very clear and engaging everyone. I mean, it was well researched content as well. Would you mind putting your information in the chat box so that our attendees and other speakers can reach out to you?
Absolutely.
Yeah, please do post your details in the chat. And it was a very enjoyable experience for all of us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi everyone, please join our next speaker session, Cheryl Gillings. Thank you, see you there.